Konnichiwa, Hajime Mashite, Skylur Riverton Academy, Kokose.
I was opening it and I almost got to the middle and then I went when I go on a cow tucket, look.
This is how we do Spanish class, you guys.
The choo-choo train. Those are the people. This is, I don't know.
You guys, so I am under strict instructions that I can't look over in the area she's at. Good morning, everybody. So we are starting our day. This is really weird to me. It is a sticker book, isn't it? Are you getting ready to do school?
Can I play the sticker?
Sure.
How can I find the other one?
I don't know if there's any more. I think most of them have been done. So we are starting our day, of course, with Aspen doing his homeschool. It is much cooler today. Last night did pretty well. There was a little bit of leaking in the roof, but not horrible because the rain tended to calm down about 10 o'clock. We got a break in the rain, so that really helped, and everything's been so dry. We actually hadn't had rain in our area about 8 weeks. We'd had like a couple of light mistings, but no actual rain. What? You're not supposed to tear it out?
I tried to put it back onto the page.
Yeah, you can't pull those ones up. They don't come up and go back. You need a haircut. I think Mommy and Aspen are going in to get their haircut.
I have another piece.
You do. Are you ready for school? Are you ready for school?
Yeah.
Aspen was so excited this morning because he's learning another letter. He's learning C. And he loves to do these Starfall games to learn his letters.
It's a cat.
It is a cat. Cat starts with C.
Are we drawing a cat? Are we drawing a cat?
I don't know. We'll find out. K. Can you say K? That's the sound C makes. It also makes S, K, S.
Cat.
Good. Very good. Cow. See that? He's actually learning some spelling before he even learns to read. Where does it go?
Oh no!
Where does the C go? Can you find the other C? Which one of these is C? Which one is C? Very good. K.
Are we gonna do that?
Now where does the A go? Do you see another A? Ah, that's the sound it makes. Very good. And this is P. Oh, go ahead. You're right.
What are you doing?
That's a P. Your teeth are quite awesome. Yours will be too if you just brush and floss them. So Skylur is coming to the end of his very first unit in Japanese, and he has to tell me who he is, his school name, and what grade level he's in. So, tell me, who are you?
Konnichiwa, Hajime Mashite, Skylur Riverton Academy, Kokose.
Nice. These guys are once again working on their science lab books today, and this is the last day. Tomorrow they get to assemble them into a book. So they have 3 sheets to do today, and today we learned about what kind of science characteristics did we learn today of animal classification. Can you think of one name?
I can think of one. Amphibian. Crustacean.
How about mollusk? And how about annelid? Good, good, guys.
One of the animals we learned about?
Yes.
I'm naming the ghost crab.
The ghost crab. And what was one you really liked learning about today?
Scorpion.
Who played country fiddle. It was also news to them that Police Chief Bruno and his 3 officers could sing barbershop. Never what, Aspen?
Pootie kind of up on this
never touch fire, so never play with matches or lighters. Zane's helping his daddy with supper. And Ireland's never seen this happen before. Try the middle.
Oh, right there?
Yep. Push.
Push hard.
That's right.
Oh! You get to do one? What happened?
I was opening it, and I almost got to the middle, and then I went...
Seriously, this is like the cutest thing. What are you watching?
Yes, with the lady. They are dressed up like Paw Patrol. When I go on a couch, I get hooked.
She gets squished?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is how we do Spanish class, you guys.
I lay on this stretch of carpet and then lay a blanket.
Puma.
El puma.
Seal.
La foca.
Good job. What color is this?
¿Qué color es este?
Now tell me, this is the color turquoise.
Este es el color azul turquesa.
Good job. I gotta say, I am really, really lucky because while I've been homeschooling today, Matt put together an amazing supper, and he does that all the time. So I gotta show you what he made. Look at that. Stuffed pork chops, buttered biscuits, corn, and homemade mashed potatoes and gravy.
And coffee.
And coffee, yes.
How cut again?
No.
The choo-choo train. Those are the people. This is, I don't know.
Make me their king, and the deed's sake, my knighthood do the deed, then be noised of. So, what was that talking about so far?
Pretty sure what it was talking about was him getting knighted.
Getting knighted, and in the beginning, where was he at? Before being knighted. Before asking to be knighted.
Castle.
He was serving the king. How so? What was he doing? What did Gareth have to do?
Cooking in the kitchen with Zane.
He was working as what they called a kitchen maid, right? Kind of the lowliest of the low. And was his master in the kitchen, Seneschal, was he good to him? No, he was very hard on him. So Braxen is looking through this character fun sheet. He has to make an imaginary invertebrate. Now he has a couple of things that he has to make his invertebrate have, and then he gets to choose off of here 5 characteristics that he wants to give his creature and make an imaginary invertebrate. So that's what he's doing right now, and he only has 1 left available to work with. So he can't decide yet which one he's gonna choose.
I'm making you something special.
So I can't know what it is, huh?
So I need some colored pencils. Hey Mom, can I have some?
Do you want the skull ones?
Yeah, those ones are kind of, he doesn't have a dark enough purple.
Okay. There you go. You guys, so I am under strict instructions that I can't look over in the area she's at, but I need to get the schoolroom clean. And it is super late tonight compared to what I like to get out of the schoolroom. Like, I've been in and out of here. We had dinner and stuff together, but it's just a lot later than I'd like our day to have gone. We had a lot of one-on-one work to do, or I did with the kids today. So math, we've hit a couple of areas in math for some of the kids where they're really needing a lot of extra help. T needed some extra help in her psychology class. So yeah, there's just been a lot of extra one-on-one work. It's been more like a regular day that we would do for public school, where we had homework after, you know, with dinner and stuff like that. So we don't have days like that all the time, but there are those days, and that's part of being a homeschooling mom, is sometimes you have those later days when they need that extra help and they need that one-on-one work. So a lot of the things that I would normally do, my normal schedule things like my loads of laundry, stuff like that, got pushed to the side to concentrate on where we needed to be. For a couple of the kids, especially the ones that are in algebra, we're hitting like fraction work and stuff like that. So, and they're on different levels of the types of fractions they're doing, but it's a lot of review or new to some of the kids. So some of them it's review, but it's just reminding and going through those steps. So, and that's the nice thing about homeschool, is instead of moving forward and saying, okay, we're gonna do the next day's work, I'm able to say, okay, let's slow down a minute and let's work on what you don't know, get you familiar with it, and then move forward. Because there's some days where we come across math that they're like, okay, I've got this, and we can either do a couple days worth of math, or we can even skip forward if they're really solid on it and they don't need that extra work. And so it kind of fluctuates back and forth. We may spend more time in one area, but we don't need to spend as much time in another. So yeah, that was our day today. A lot of homeschooling. So this week we have something really exciting coming up though. We are actually going to the Laura Ingalls Wilder Museum in Illinois, I believe. I have to double check, but Matt's actually putting Aspen to bed tonight, so I can't ask him, but we have it planned. And it's a big field trip for the kids, and we're doing a lot of early American history, so we're going to be taking you guys there with us. They don't normally allow filming, but they actually approved us to do filming in the outside locations. We just can't do it right inside the main part of the museum. So I'm really excited to take you guys there, and I'm excited to take the kids there. I'm excited to go there. I've never been there before. So anyway, it's that time of night where I get my schoolroom back in order, which it's pretty much in order now, but it was pretty messy earlier. Kids always bring toys in here. They like to play toys. This is really distracting, you guys. Remember last night I said that there was orange, that I could see like outlines and stuff? I think my view screen, so like when I go to hold my camera up and get a shot, I always kind of look there just to make sure that I'm in the camera itself, and it's going bad, and so everything is very fluorescent. So the blues come up very fluorescent, oranges, reds, they're like, I have bright pink on my fingers. I know you guys can't see it, but it looks like I have like marker stains all over my fingers. It's so weird, and I've got a big pink dot here, so it's very distracting. I think it's time to send this thing in and see if I can get it fixed. So anyway, yeah, there's always toys in here. Kids are bringing stuff in, so I like to do, this is Mom's bed, I like to do cleanup at night, like I've said before, and just make sure we have a nice clean space to work in the next day. So that's what I'm doing right now. It is so sweet, Ireland.
I wrote Ireland, Mommy, well, Mom, smiley face, and then this part's Mommy's, half of the heart, and then purple hearts on there. And then this has my piece of the heart.
Oh, thank you,
Ireland.
Ireland.
This looks like a dark pink, but it's actually purple, and this one's pink. It didn't really show.
Thank you, sweetheart. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
welcome,
I love it. Ireland is trying not to step on the construction paper. I have spread all over the place. I keep having to search through the construction paper for specific colors, so I'm sorting them by color now because it's been driving me crazy. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mommy.
Next to my little helper over there. This is so much nicer. Now we can find all of our colors, but I did realize when we were going through, we definitely need to order construction paper. So that is on I do school shopping as much as I can. I try to only do it once a month, and I just try to order in bulk everything that I'm gonna need for the whole month. So this is a definite must, especially with Halloween coming up. We're gonna need lots of extra black, green, orange, and of course we're gonna need some fall colors for Thanksgiving and stuff coming up too. So lots of colors. And I realized we don't have any white construction paper at all since we did our flag. We went through pretty much everything we had and a lot of our red. So I think I'm just gonna order one of every single color, and that way I'll have enough sheets for the kids to use, and then I can reorder as I use them up.